Over the first, they're over the second now, and Contract on the outside races to the lead. But on the flat on the inside, Comicado joins him in Granters, and they're about to jump the one down the hill. And Comicado in front here of Contract, and a length to Dunrow. Then in fourth place came Believe, about 2.5 away as they come to the Tozer Road double. And they'll swing to the left, well back centre field. Bourbon Boy given plenty of time to balance up. Come to Perth over the second of the Tozer, and then back onto the course proper. Behind it came Spanish Minstrel, who's back last. Commission Red, Action Boy, Shane's Grey Boy and Consenting Lover. The Man Trap coming up now, and the leader is still Comicado, leading by a length. Dunrow is second. A length and a half to Contract, dropping back to third over the Man Trap from Believe. Then Bourbon Boy a length and a half away. Oh, Action Boy put in a sticky jump there. He lost ground. Running centre field then has come to Perth. Behind it, Commission Red. A length and a half to Shane's Grey Boy. 2 to Action Boy. 2.5 Consenting Lover. And Spanish Minstrel. The next jump coming up, and Comicado stepped over it cleanly. Leading by a length to Dunrow, who's right up on the pace today. A length away Contract. He goes back to the inside. Then a length and a half Believe. Behind him, Bourbon Boy in that yellow cap and green colours. The round him come to Perth. Next in the field, Commission Red, the grey, Shane's Grey Boy from Action Boy. They're back to where they've started. They've completed a lap of the track. Well back, Shane's Grey Boy, Spanish Minstrel, and Consenting Lover is now last. Well, Comicado making a bold effort. At least he's led for the first lap. He's clear as they run to the first in the straight again by 2 to Dunrow. Over on the inside is Contract, a length and a half. Then came Believe. Bourbon Boy squeezed up as Shane's Grey Boy moved up on the inside and come to Perth. The outer they change here. A length away, Commission Red, followed on the inside by Spanish Minstrel. Bourbon Boy's gone. The favourite's gone. The second, or the first in the straight, the second time around. And Comicado nearly sold out also. Well, the favourite's out of it, Bourbon Boy, and the rider is okay. Over the last in the straight, and Comicado leading by a length to Dunrow. Contract's got up underneath Comicado. A length further back then was come to Perth. Believe's been handy throughout. 1.5 Commission Red. Then on the inside of him, Shane's Grey Boy, Spanish Minstrel, Consenting Lover, and Action Boy. Here's the Alfred Road double coming up once again. And Dunrow, the local, the winner of last year's Grand Annual, goes up to join Comicado in the lead. Over the second of the Alfred Road double, and Dunrow takes the lead. He kicks out 2 in front of Comicado. 2.5 Contract. 2 to Believe, a length away, come to Perth. 2.5 Commission Red. Then Shane's Grey Boy, 2 further back, Spanish Minstrel. Consenting Lover's a mile back. Dunrow jumped that beautifully. Action Boy second last, and last of all is Consenting Lover. The second in Briley. Dunrow comes to it. He jumped it well. A length and a half to Comicado, sticking with him. 2.5 to Contract. Make it 3. 4 to come to Perth. Then comes Believe, making some ground in the centre there as they work down up that hill now into Briley's was the Spanish Minstrel. Then comes Commission Red, and further back Shane's Grey Boy. About 6 or 8 to Action Boy, and Consenting Lover, you wouldn't want to be on him. They've completed the last in Briley. They come to the Cox's Hill double again. And the leader was Dunrow. 3 in front of Comicado. 2.5 Contract. He appears to be going all right from come to Perth. A length then further back came Spanish Minstrel, Believe. Commission Red well back, Shane's Grey Boy, Action Boy. And last of all, as Dunrow crashes to the ground at the fence in Granters. He was a mile in front, and he's made a blue, and he's out of the race. And the boy throws the whip away in disgust, Willie Harnett. Again, Comicado in front as they run to the Tozer Road double. And wheel to the right. Oh, he nearly slipped and came down on the flat, Comicado. His back legs went from underneath him, but he stood up. He's 2 in front of Spanish Minstrel. Now the challengers come at the 1,000. Commission Red moves up. Contract the inside. Deeper out come to Perth, Believe. And then Action Boy starting to work into it. They've got 3 more to jump. And the leader, Commission Red, 2.5 clear off Spanish Minstrel. Believe Comicado may have run his race. Then come to Perth. 4 to Action Boy. He can't go on, and Contract dropping out. 2 more to get over. And the leader, as they run towards this next fence, is still Commission Red. Commission Red at the 600-metre point is well clear. As going after him in second place is Spanish Minstrel. Over the second last, and Spanish Minstrel made a terrible blunder. And he's got right away Commission Red. Commission Red 6-8 in front. Second Spanish Minstrel. Believe boxing on, then Action Boy come to Perth. The rest have had it butted by Comicado, but he's only got to jump the last to win Commission Red. Winner of the Oakbank Steeplechase. He's well clear of Spanish Minstrel. Then Believe boxing on. Here's the last coming up. Over it, Commission Red's over it safely. Spanish Minstrel second. Then comes Believe and Action Boy, but it's Commission Red, Grand Annual. And Laurie Poltridge riding hands and heels now. He'll doff his cap as he goes over the line or past the line, and it's Commission Red. Commission Red by 5. Spanish Minstrel second, about 12 away third, Action Boy. Then Believe, Come to Perth, Shane's Grey Boy, Comicado, Consenting Lover and Contract was last in. Well, you wouldn't believe it, 2 of the horses, only 2 came down, and they were 2 of the favourites. And they were Bourbon Boy, who went at the first in the straight on the second occasion, and Dunrow, who was setting up a massive lead as he came down Granters, came to grief, and was out of the race, leaving it to Commission Red to score another magnificent win after scoring in the Oakbank Great Eastern Steeplechase back on Easter Monday, and completing the double here with the Warrnambool Grand Annual. You can take nothing away from him. Here they come around the turn. Well, Laurie Poltridge would have his heart in his mouth. He jumped beautifully throughout. One blunder and he was out of the race. He only had to get over the last, and he's done that quite safely. And he was holding Spanish Minstrel at bay, with third placing battling away as Action Boy. He's coming home. He'd come home at the end of the Warrnambool to Melbourne bike race, Action Boy. But it's Commission Red's Warrnambool Grand Annual, trained by the doyen of jumpers, Jim Houlihan, down at Rosebud, raced by Mrs. B. Garner, by Amaroo, from Lady Tone, Laurie Poltridge, and a thrilling race, Glenn.
Thank you very much, Brian, and well called too. Excellent call, and what a race. Unbelievable. And boy, Willie Harnett wasn't a happy boy when he fell off Dunrow there on that last fence. But anyway, we'll be back straight after this break. Well, another amazing race, the Grand Annual, and well called, Brian.
Thank you, Glenn. I was hoping that something wouldn't happen, and it did when Dunrow came down. That was the one that I was worried about. That throws you up a bit. We'd had enough at that time. We didn't need that fall.
Indeed.
Either for the pocket or for the horse.
But it was a good race and a good end to a 3-day carnival, Ted.
Oh, that's for sure, Glenn. And as Brian said, one thing I did notice, the Spanish Minstrel was badly interfered with by the riderless horse. Do you think it could have won, Brian, Spanish Minstrel?
Well, it would have finished a lot closer, Ted, wouldn't it? But congratulations to the winner.
And thank you to you, Ted. And that's all from us. We hope you enjoyed our coverage today.
60% of homeless people are aged under 18.
Well, what do they think children are? Family pets? Don't like this one. Let's get rid of it. Get another one.
More than 1/3 are under 16.
I can't believe this can happen in this country.
Nearly half of all street kids are homeless at 14.
Where will they go?
Monday nights, a glimpse of the world of life in the streets, where precious few lives have little value, and home is a cramped squat. A country practice, 7:30.